Hello everyone, Mr. John here to help give you some more information about how to use our Kenton ESL Google Classroom. So far I see that a few more students have signed into the classroom, so that's great. Once again, I'll be sending out information just to remind you how to log in to the classroom. But in this video, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to use a couple of the different features. For example, here, this is the main stream of the class, and I've asked people to post a message just to say hello, and I have responded to each one. So certainly you can come back to the stream if you like, and you can comment on other people's posts. You can comment on my post, so that's something that you can do. And again, on the stream, I can also post some information. So for example, I have already posted a video just kind of giving an overview of the Google Classroom itself. Now in this video, we're going to look a little more carefully at the Classwork tab. So Classwork is what I assign for the students to do. Now I think pretty much it's fair, at least here in the short term, to make one assignment a week. So our next assignment here I have listed as week 1, March 23rd, and I have a due date listed of the 25th. Now so far it looks like 2 people have turned in assignments, but let's go through and see how the assignment feature actually works from the Google Classroom. So to see the assignment here, right, I can see who's turned in assignments. So again, as the teacher, I can see who's done some things. But again, we're not here to think about who's finished what at the moment. Instead, let's take a look at the assignment itself. So once again, what I have done is I've created a few different activities. For example, let's click on the first one. So the first one is just a list of vocabulary words that you can practice with before you read the article. Now the article we're looking at is from Voice of America News, and again it's talking about what's happening right now. Of course this article is already a little old, but it mentions that colleges are beginning to move online because of this coronavirus situation. And again, I have the words listed here that we're going to practice. And you can actually listen to the words here by clicking on this link. So I don't know if you've had any trouble. I did have some trouble trying to access the link from the phone. So I don't know if you've had any trouble with it. In fact, probably I'm going to have to use a different audio program. So if you do have trouble with the audio, you can always download the link here. I may actually use YouTube the next time if I want to record any vocabulary words. That seems to be a little bit easier, but you can download the audio file. It says here that too many have accessed it, so I might go back and change that particular part of the audio file. But again, you can practice with the words here before you listen. And again, going back up to the top to the tab, the article itself is here. So again, each week I'll post some kind of activity that I think would be something you could do online. So by clicking on the article here, this is a link to the Voice of America page. And here, they actually do have an embedded audio file, which should work, so you shouldn't have any problems playing it. And the article itself is here. And the words in bold, these are the words that I've included in that audio link. But I may go back and change that link. Okay, going back to the stream. So really I only have 2 assignments for you to do with this activity. Let's take a look at them. So for example, from time to time I'll post a little quiz. So again, in this example here, this quiz is just asking a few questions about the article. Now, only one of the answers itself is a kind of an open response. The rest of them are basically you just choose the answer. So some of these are just sentences I've taken from the article. But you'll have to put your email address and your name here and fill out the particular quiz. When you're finished, you can click Submit. And then I will get back to you and respond to your particular answer, especially here. This is the one that I'll need to kind of check. And then finally, here at the bottom, I have what's called a response document. Now, each student will get a chance to have their own response document. So, for example, you would type your name here, and then the assignment just basically says, in a couple of sentences, please write what you're doing right now to keep you and your loved ones safe and healthy. And I will respond to you once you have finished your response. So again, each week I'll be posting some kind of activity. Again, maybe one week I might post a game or something to play that you can practice with. Just some different things that we can do to keep ourselves just kind of in touch. We realize that learning online is again not exactly the same as being in class. Now, on March 26th, I'm going to set up a link here in just a few minutes. I'm going to be hosting a little live chat. So you'll see here in the instructions. It'll be just a chance for if students want to join us and practice a little bit. It's kind of just a live way to do it. So I'm going to be sharing some instructions about how to do that. But in this case, it'll be a live chat from 10 to 11 a.m. and again from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Thursday, March 26th. So the idea is that's kind of an activity that we will do together. So again, I realize that many of you are probably busy. Maybe you have other things going on. So I'm going to try to keep the activities fairly short. This activity probably would take you about maybe 30 minutes total. But again, I hope you are able to join us, and we'll just have to see what's going to happen over the next few weeks. Okay, well everybody, thanks for watching the video, and again, I hope to hear from all of you soon.